Welcome back to our Employer Highlights series. We're focusing on tech talent development today, and we want to make sure that we can tell the story and build an awareness about data science. What does it look like? What kind of students are succeeding in the program? And I've got some help to help me do that today. So I've got GB Caze with me today. I've also got Annelise Koster with me today, who is a student in the data science program at the U of A. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
GB, kind of help us get started. Talk to us about data science and the needs across the region, and we'll go from there.
Data science is a need for every company because every company has data. So what we're seeing is a growing demand and a wonderful program at U of A that Annelise is going to tell us about. So I always like to start off, what is data science to you?
I think data science is just the practice of finding patterns to answer real world questions. So we've been tasked with like a variety of questions and using the data to find the pattern that would answer and help you find an answer for that.
So who is a data scientist then?
I think anyone can be a data scientist. You have to probably do some math, some coding, and anyone who likes that stuff can do it.
How'd you get interested in data science?
I came to the U of A for their business program, and then I did my 2 years of pre-business classes and just found that I wasn't finding exactly what I was looking for. I was hoping for more technical classes, and at that time I had taken a class with Dr. Carl Schubert, who's one of the advisors for this program and directors, and I talked to him and he was like, well, we're starting this program, and so I switched into it in my junior year. There's 3 of us graduating this year, and so I'll be one of the first 3.
Right. Already have a job lined up?
Yes.
Fantastic. So high job opportunities for graduates. So tell us anything cool about what you worked on in the program?
I think something that's been really cool about this program is we get to pick a lot of our own projects. So in 2 of my classes, I was a gymnast, so I got to do some projects centered on gymnastics and how do you bring data science and math into gymnastics, and gymnastics is a subjective sport, so how do we adjust for that? So that was a cool one. And then this last year, we've been working with a company in the area on our senior practicum project and just working with them and seeing a real world step-by-step project that we get to peek our head into as students has been a really cool experience.
Very cool.
So I've got a question. So student athlete, driven, curious, maybe puzzle driven, because that's what a data scientist is going to do day in and day out. What do you expect life to look like for you after graduation?
I'm honestly not sure. I think it'll be interesting taking everything we've learned in school and just going into I'm working for MasterCard, so how do we help companies decide doing outsourced analytics for them? So I think I feel very prepared going into that, but it's also I've never worked a 9 to 5, so not sure exactly.
I can promise you the skills that you've learned in the program are in very high demand. Mm-hmm. Our employers across Northwest Arkansas understand the value of data, how that drives their daily decision-making process, and they are hungry to get talented young ladies just like you. If you were a student who were watching this today, maybe you're a young lady who's just getting started, maybe you're a young man who's just getting started, how can you encourage them to go into data science as a field?
I think something that's unique about data science is how broad it is. So you'll hear from a variety of students today, but all of us have very diverse interests and have gotten to see over the course of this program just how data science can fit into gymnastics or financial marketing or just any of these very diverse fields. It's not oh, I did this and I'm stuck in this for forever. It's no, my project's this, but I can do a project in something completely other later if I wanted to.
So you can follow your passion for data science. Mm-hmm. That's fantastic.
GB, closing thoughts on data science for a student who's looking to go into the program?
Well, I have 3 daughters, and after meeting some of the graduates, so impressed, and it's great. I'm going to share this video with my daughters so they can see a woman being successful and going into STEM fields and going to conquer the world. We can't wait to see what you do in your career, and we're happy that you'll be around NWA doing that.
I want to thank you for joining us. And if you're a student, or even if you're a job seeker looking at opportunities in Northwest Arkansas, data science, computer science, IT, rapidly growing fields in Northwest Arkansas, we always encourage you to take a look at CareersNWA.com for all of our job postings. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you for the next session soon.